Hi everyone. Ever feel like your mind is always racing, jumping from idea to idea, but then shuts down when it's time to do something boring like starting an assignment, preparing a report, or writing an essay? One part of your brain says not now, while another else you have to do it now. Both sides fight, leaving you feeling exhausted and stuck. What do? You scroll through your phone, doing nothing. Sound familiar? Good news. You are not lazy or unfocused. Your ADHD brain is just wired differently. Today, I am going to show you why your brain works the way it does, how to turn ADHD challenges into your greatest strengths, and ADHD life hacks that will help you stay motivated, focused, and unstoppable. Stick around. You might unlock a side of yourself you didn't even know you had. Let's start with the question. Why can ADHD brain hyper focus on funny stuff but completely shut down when it comes to boring tasks like starting an assignment, filing work reports, managing daily chores? Here is what's happening. Your brain's boss area, called the prefrontal cortex, is like your project manager. It helps you plan ahead, like deciding when to study for an exam or work on a presentation. Stay organized, such as keeping your workspace tidy or sorting emails. Manage your time. For example, finishing an assignment before the deadline instead of rushing last minute. But if you have ADHD, this boost can be unreliable. It gets bored easily and hates slow, repetitive tasks. Imagine this. You are a 25-year-old university student. You love brainstorming ideas for projects. Your creativity kicks in and you are full of great concepts. But when it's time to sit down and write the actual report, you freeze. You put it off for days until the deadline forces you to work, and suddenly you're pulling an all-nighter. Or maybe you are a young professional. At 2 a.m., you can spend hours rearranging your room because it feels so exciting. You are in the zone. But when it's time to clean up your desk at work or tackle a boring task, your brain simply says no. You avoid it completely. Why this happens? Your brain's reward system linked to dopamine is constantly craving excitement, novelty, and fun. If a task doesn't feel rewarding or interesting, your brain shuts down and refuses to engage, even if the task is very important for you. Boring task, suppose cleaning my room. Fun task, rearrange all my furniture at 2 a.m. Let's do this. Good news. You can hack this system and trick your brain into finding boring tasks fun or at least manageable. Stay with me. I will explain how in just a moment. But first, let me address something important you might be wondering right now. Why does my brain act like this in the first place? Understanding why your brain works the way it does is the first step toward working with it, not against it. Ever feel like you are either 100% focused or completely stuck? That's because the ADHD brain works in extremes. Think of your brain like a highway system. Busy highways, in a typical brain, traffic moves smoothly between tasks. Traffic jams. In an ADHD brain, some highways are overloaded while others have constant detours. Here is what's happening. Prefrontal cortex, the boss, it can't keep up. So planning and staying on track feels impossible. For example, missing assignment deadlines or arriving late despite having set reminders. Limbic system, the emotion center, it reacts intensely, making emotions stronger, whether it's frustration or excitement. For example, feeling overwhelmed by a task even before starting it due to intense anxiety. Dopamine system, the reward center, it only turns on when something feels urgent, fun, or new. For example, ignoring homework all week but pulling an all-nighter the night before it's due when urgency kicks in. But what if you could activate your brain's motivation system on purpose? I will explain how in just a moment. But first, let me share a secret about yourself, something you already have, but you might never have realized. Ready? Let's unlock hidden stuff you didn't know you had. Here is something people never talk about enough. ADHD isn't just about challenges. It comes with superpowers that can help you thrive. Stick with me and stay focused little more because I am about to share 3 superpowers you already have, even if you have never noticed them before. Superpower 1, creative problem solving. ADHD brains are idea machines. You see connections and solutions that others might miss. For example, you might struggle with routines but excel in creating projects like writing, designing, or launching a startup. Superpower 2, hyperfocus mode. When something interests you, your brain can enter hyperfocus mode. You will tune out distractions and get into flow state. For example, ever start a new hobby and spend hours researching every tiny details without even realizing it? That's hyperfocus at work. Superpower 3, resilience and grit. ADHD brains adapt fast because you have faced challenges your whole life. You have built determination and a never give up mindset. Remember, your ADHD brain isn't broken, it's built differently. You just need the right tools. Now that we have uncovered your superpowers, it's time to harness them with some practical life hacks you can start using today. Let's dive in. Hack number 1, gamify boring tasks. Your brain loves rewards. So make boring tasks fun. Set mini challenges. For example, I will clean for 5 minutes. Let's see how much I can get done. Try this with dishes, laundry, or tidying off. After I finish studying chapter 3, pages 45 to 50, I will watch an episode of my favorite show. Be specific so your brain knows exactly when the task is done. Hack number 2, use timers, the 10-minute rule. Starting is the hardest part. A timer tricks your brain into getting past that initial resistance by making the task feel manageable. Set a 10-minute time. I only have to work for 10 minutes. After that, I can stop. Most of the time, you will keep going. The sense of progress keeps your brain engaged. Use timer apps like Forest or Focus Keeper to make it more interactive. You can also just use your phone's timer or a simple alarm clock. Hack number 3, create a launchpad. When everything is one spot, you are less likely to forget essentials or waste time searching for things. Choose a spot near the door. Set up a launchpad station with your keys, wallet, phone, bag, and anything else you need daily. Make it a habit to use your launchpad every day. Hack number 4, use when then cues. Your brain loves routine triggered by specific cues. Create clear triggers. When I finish lunch, then I will review my notes. When this episode ends, I will organize my desk. Write cues on sticky notes and place them where you can see them, like your desk or wall or refrigerator. How do you feel about these ADHD life hacks? Have you tried any of these before? Which one worked best or didn't? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear your experiences. Your ADHD brain isn't broke. It's built for creativity, innovation, and resilience. Once you understand how it works, you can use its strength to unlock unstoppable potential. Ever wondered why you can't stop procrastinating even when you want to? Why does it happen? What's going on in your brain when you put things off until the last minute? Next time, I will cover why we procrastinate and how to stop. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thank you. Good luck. See you next time.